dream. Anything that the world has not seen. Was a dream. Yeah. When I turn 19, chase my dreams.
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
And now here is Bo Bichette, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 106.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
To third. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. And stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Stanton has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Blue Jays nothing, Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now here it comes. And that misses inside. 1-0. Set up away, but he misses with a slurve ball. For ball 2. The 2-0.
No, that's no.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second.
Now to bat, DJ LeMahieu. Here's the first pitch to him. Gregorius aboard here at first with nobody out. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The second for one, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. A dive, but it's off his glove. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Lifetime against Jose Barrios, just a 1 for 9. Ground ball foul down the left side.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Tried to get him to go after 1 below the knees, but it's 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person. George Springer the next to hit. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Marcus Semien comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now the pitch. Lourdes Gurriel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Back goes Stanton, and what a play. A beautiful jumping catch to put an end to the inning. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Voit. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
Now the pitch.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sent on the ground out to second. Semien's there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in next, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off because that was an ugly swing.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit...
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Now to the plate, here is Reese McGuire. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Digging in next, Rendell Grichuk. The pitch. Cutter runs outside, ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Just hung in there on that one. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up. Bottom of the third now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. So next to hit is Didi Gregorius. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Devo, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
0 for 1 here in the early going. A bouncer up the middle. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Yanks held in check. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Trust me when I tell you, know it's...
Now to the plate, Bo Bichette back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1 out, base is empty, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Aaron Judge.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
The 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Two and 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Could have been 3 and 1. Instead, it's 2 and 2. Ball 3 and 2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch, Giancarlo Stanton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
3 and 1 the count now. Pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here. Here's Rougned Odor now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. Up the bunt attempt. Barrios is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. Soft grounder left side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Semien. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More from the Bronx after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Springer leads off second with nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel flew out last time up.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
It's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And the next at bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
Now here's the first offering.
Sanchez.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days, you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Up next.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. From the stretch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So now into the box is Randall Grichuk. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And the pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now
Kevin Biggio stepping up now.
Kevin.
First pitch of the AB now. 1 out, nobody on. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He bounced out last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 2-1 home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And sends it to deep left. Into the second deck and gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Through 5.5. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And the pitch. 3-0 now.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
3-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense. 3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. A ball and no strikes.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Popped him up. Simeon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Here's George Springer. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Judge is there to put it away for route number 1.
jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now here's the pitch. Marcus Semien stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top 2-0. Now into the box, Luke Voigt. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
The first baseman, Luke.
First offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Behind now, 2-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Up
next to hit, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher to make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to second. Simeon's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 2-0. Ready now is Reese McGuire. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Number 7.
First offering on its way. Hit hard toward the right side, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair.
His ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And now it'll kick around in the corner as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
0-1 the count. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Again, another foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And there's out number 2. Teoscar Hernandez. Stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. Throw won't get him.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI in the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Didi Gregorius. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. First pitch of the AB now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
That's ball 2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Swing and a line drive. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman.
Next to hit is DJ LeMahieu. It was a base hit last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Yep, that ball went out. Ball, that's off the plate.
The 2-0.
Ball, inside.
Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
There's ball 4. Stepping in is Aaron Judge. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
3-ball count now, and we were just talking about how losing control of your pitches is a telltale sign of running out of gas, and I think this might be his last hitter if he doesn't get him out.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Giancarlo Stanton now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. LeMahieu rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Hey, a little better late than never, Hero. Here, that base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out.
Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next, here is Luke Voigt, grounded out in his last at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ready with the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
In there, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, George Springer. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So now to the plate, Marcus Semien will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Springer at third with nobody out. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good battle. Count remains full.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Lourdes Gurriel comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out and a runner on 3rd. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and bunks the hitter.
Reese McGuire stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped up. Throw will get him for the 2nd out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from 3rd. Here's Randall Grichuk. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 1 for 5. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike 1. Runner in scoring position at 2nd with 2 down. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home. To the left side, but it's well foul. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard to 3rd. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Kevin Biggio is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And he misses with it 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two out with the man at first. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Gio Urshela.
3rd baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And 2 strikes now. But Tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Drilled right back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, another base hit right there, D-Roll. They've already stranded 10 runners. Could this possibly be 11?
And that's the name of the game right there, Danny. Hitting with runners in scoring position. You have to find a way to buckle your chin strap and stay in there and fight for a knock.
Didi Gregorius is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
6-1 the final tally today. The Blue Jays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jose Barrios gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Shohei Ohtani struck out 10 in the losing effort. Number 58 hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag.